Fuck it, it's Friday. Who wants a conspiracy theory? Yeah, I've come to the conclusion that what we think is happening is not what's happening. And it's a nightmare. The tariffs are bringing us there. And no, it's not about the border or any of the other bullshit that you've chosen to believe. Let me start with the border, okay? Listen, I've lived here my entire life. It's not like I'm oblivious to there being a crime issue in Canada. But it's not like it just happened. And you don't have to believe me, but maybe you could believe Stephen Harper. This is from last month, and it's funny. It's funny. People on the right will bring up Stephen Harper relentlessly unless he says something they don't like this. There is no significant migrant flow happening from Canada to the U.S., and that drugs, guns, and crime are flowing north, not south. Oh, but that would make Donald Trump a liar. Surprise, surprise, a con man is conning you. Oh, he's putting tariffs in place because it's a negotiation tactic. He's putting tariffs in place because it brings jobs back to the U.S. You're going to hear the term Smoot-Hawley Tariff Act over and over again this year. Why? You've heard it from me. You're going to hear it all year long. At the beginning of the Great Depression, the United States enacted the Smoot-Hawley Tariff Act. It was meant to protect farmers. It was meant to protect jobs. Oh, fuck no. After passing 20% tariffs, which is less than what's been passed against Canada, 25 countries responded by increasing their own tariffs on American goods. Global trade plummeted, contributing to the ill effects of the Great Depression. That's right, it didn't bring jobs to the United States. It brought homelessness to the United States. More homelessness. Today is no different. Canadian dollar hits 2-month high. Oh, that's interesting. I thought we were heading to 50 cents. But it's not just the Canadian dollar, it's all currency. Because the American dollar is falling. I don't understand. He said he would do better than Joe Biden. Now let me start here, and this should terrify you. There is a legit border problem in that there is a set of truth in the United States, and then there's a set of truth for the rest of the planet. Yeah, in the United States, if you go to Google Maps, it just says Gulf of America. It doesn't say Gulf of Mexico like it does for the rest of us. And that has been used to punish the Associated Press. You see, they still like to use the term Gulf of Mexico, like the rest of the planet. But since it's Gulf of America in the US, they are now fake news. You got that? So independent journalism is done. It is done. It has been eliminated. Because now, the truth is what the US government tells you it is. Now, we've all seen the press conference that occurred in the Oval Office, and we all heard Little X say, "You're not the president," as Elon Musk meets with foreign dignitaries. Now, much has been made of this photo, and Tim Cook is missing from the photo, but he was there as well. And people were like, something's going on. Like, something is going on. He controls your social media, he controls your buying, he controls your phone if you're on Android. Tim Cook controls your phone if you're on Apple. And then there's this guy. And then there's this. The Department of Government Efficiency, Doge, Doggy, however you say it. They are looking for efficiencies, except there's no accountants in this group. It's Elon Musk and 6 young, impressionable programmers. They're not looking for efficiencies. They're just not. They don't have the skill set to even know what they're looking at. But could they be inserting code into the government systems? Oh, yeah. They could totally be doing that. Again, worked in tech my entire life. Could 6 guys put some pretty shady shit into government systems like an AI? Oh, yes. Yes, they could. Where is this all going? Well, Elon Musk's grandfather was part of a technocracy movement here in Canada. It didn't go so well for him, so he left for South Africa. You know, I've always wondered why the United States has such a hard-on for Canada right now. Yeah, so take the time and look up what technocracy is. Basically, the technology companies would run the world. These technology companies. They'd do it through fascism. See, because here's the thing about the artificial intelligence. It can be brilliant at what it does. But there are still controls in place. Like there's the data you give it, which could be erroneous. There's an assortment of adjustments and variables that you can tweak so that the results are more akin to what you want. Should you care? Oh, well, yeah, of course you should care. And it doesn't matter which side of the political spectrum you're on. Like, if you're on the political right, a logic-based system that looks at the data and adjusts political policy based on evidence, that would mean everything you hate would come to pass. Yeah, everything that you think is woke right now, that would all happen. But what's likely to occur, given who's involved, is it'll go the other direction. They'll remove all your rights and freedoms. All of them. Where's your freedom convoy now? It's the weekend. Take some time, look into this, and then look into what's happening. And tell me if you're not connecting some dots. Because everyone knows that this tariff strategy is a terrible idea. Well, everyone except him. And who's his economic advisor that's pushing him towards this oblivion?